About 6 weeks. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Snuffy. Do you need a hug? Do you need a hug? Do you need a hug? Just a little hug?
It's your mom.
Mr. Snuffy. I know.
Hey,
Mr. Snuffy. Sometimes you have to get them. Oh, Mr. Snuffy.
Oh, he likes that.
Mr. Snuffy. Oh, Mr. Snuffleupagus. Hi, Clementine. Hi, little Clementine. Hello. No, I didn't wash your face yet, did I?
If you're giving it out some attention, I want that too.
Oh, hello, kitten. Mr. Snuffy.
nice.
Oh, they're just so adorable.
I know, right?
They're just like babies, you know, that where you just want to touch them.
I know. They're pretty irresistible. I can't imagine.
I can't
Right?
either.
It's just mind-boggling. But
So
luckily they were found.
yeah, thank God. We need to see her pictures of the. Oh, you do. You have like a whole.
Yeah.
Oh, how cool is that? So people can like watch the cats.
Yeah, so it's great because people get to know their personalities, and particularly for the moms, which I don't have in this case, but I have in that room.
Yeah.
The moms always struggle to find homes,
Yeah.
and so people get to know them and kind of fall in love with them through the camp. So I haven't had any trouble getting the moms into really great homes.
So when
Really?
this one gets birth, will
Yeah.
you then foster her kittens?
Yeah. So and I've
And then the same
broadcast
thing with
both,
her?
and yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'll be broadcasting both until these guys go.
So the pictures of them when you found them are on the web? Like
Yeah, I
on
can
your
send you. They're on Facebook, but I could send you they're waiting for their baths. That's
If
how
you
they're
shoot
doing.
over her shoulder, like if you go high on the tripod and she goes, this is, and then like we'll get that shot and then also get her to send them so we can use both. Will that work?
Yeah,
for you?
sure. I mean, it's always better to,
Yeah.
like, I like personally working with the set photos better, but.
No, we'll use both though. We'll go from her sound out to the
It's very huge. The computer screen's be really blue. Because the computer screen is like 100% daylight, and right in here it's 100%
Do you want me to change?
not
the
daylight.
color?
Can you change the color of the monitor? Really?
Yeah. I think so. Is that better?
So
That's
you
perfect,
don't have
yeah.
kids too, do you?
No.
I didn't know you could do that. Where's that?
That's an app called Flux.
Oh.
And I have that. Supposedly, like I'm a computer programmer, so I work
cool.
late at night. So supposedly it helps with your like the blue light disturbs your brain, keeps you awake, and the warmer light helps with the
And the app is called Flux.
flux. Yeah, kind of.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. So it dims the light towards the end.
So tell me when you roll.
I'm wrong.
Okay.
So what are we looking at in this picture?
So these are the kittens after we got them, while they were waiting for baths. We were giving the first one the bath. But you can see how this kitten is white, and they were all just so filthy. After sitting in the trash can for 2 days. That's how they were they were cold and they were terrified and just covered in ooze. And this is the actual trash can they were found in.
Like a big green, like recyclable can?
It's the one from a bus station. And so you can see they were just piled on top of each other and just in the bottom of the can. And luckily the sanitation worker heard their cries and didn't dump them in the truck.
So you know what? Let's ask her this face on. So
I lost my sound for some reason.
okay, then we'll just start
Turn it
again.
on and off.
You can put the computer down.
Okay.
Yeah, wherever it's convenient for you.
Can you turn the mic on and off?
Oh.
Or try to plug the cube back into it?
Do you want me to sit in there with them?
Right now.
No, I think we probably have you standing. I can't hear how.
Did I just turn it off or on? I'm not sure.
No, I think the battery's probably
I'll
flat.
get more kittens then. I'll get 3.
Oh, a whole bunch of kittens. So what age do they get spayed?
Minimum of 8 weeks. and 2.2 pounds.
So it'll be a couple of weeks.
Yeah, and these guys are, a couple of them have some weight to gain, so gotta fatten them up a little.
What do they eat?
They eat royal canned food.
Oh, they eat, but they don't need to be like, it's not
No.
milk or.
It's not ideal that they're fully weaned at this age, but they are physiologically capable of eating canned food.
Could a cat like breastfeed them?
Another cat? Yeah, sometimes we do that when we get really little orphans in.
Yeah.
You just have to be careful about the spread of diseases sometimes.
Yeah.
And there are rare situations where blood type will make the milk toxic to certain.
Oh.
So
that would not be good.
but it's not. We don't have any possible.
Okay, so let's have you guys have you come back here. Right there. There we go. Somewhere around there. Looks good. Let's back up a little bit. I'm getting too much of the light from there.
Do you want me to turn these off?
No, that should be good if you just stay right there. Okay, when you're ready, Deb.
So what's the story of these cats?
So these little guys were found in the bottom of a trash can by a sanitation worker, just filthy and terrified and cold and they had fleas. It was really awful.
So someone just dumped them in a garbage can?
Yeah, if you can believe it. I can't imagine doing something like that, but yeah, someone just dumped them and left them in a not very well traveled spot. So we think they were there for about 2 days. I know.
Oh,
yeah.
So once you found them, then what happened?
So luckily the sanitation worker knew exactly what to do, and he rushed them to LAPS, Langley Animal Protection Society, and I happened to be there, and so we gave them baths right away, and knew that we needed to treat the fleas immediately because there were so many. So we got them going on their flea treatment, dewormed, cleaned up, and warm, and I brought them home to be fostered for a couple of weeks till they're big enough for their spayed and neuters.
And then they'll be adopted?
Absolutely. Yep. We'll find really, really good homes for them.
So how common is this? Not necessarily in a garbage pail, but abandoned kittens.
Oh, it happens all the time. I wish I could say that it was uncommon to find them in the trash, but it's not. It's something that I don't know. Some people don't know they have options. Some people don't want to take the time to bring them to a shelter. And of course, we have cases of cruelty too. So it's really unfortunate that people don't just dump them at the shelter instead.
Had they not been found, what would have happened to them?
They wouldn't have made it. I mean, it was cold. They had no access to food. The number of fleas they had, it would not have been a kind ending for them at all. So we're very thankful to the worker who found them.
What's the importance of this day, the surrender day?
Kitten Roundup Day. This is the second time we've tried something like this, and the whole goal is to raise awareness about spaying and neutering and about what to do if you have unwanted kittens, if you find a pregnant cat, just to let people know that there are options, humane options, and we try to make it especially easy today. We don't have any fees, no hassle, no judgment. We're not going to look down on anyone. We're just happy that they're doing the right thing. We also have a text hotline, so people, if they don't want to come to the shelter, they can text us and we'll send a team out to pick the kittens up.
So how many foster moms are there out there, or dads?
Well, we're really fortunate because at our last kitten roundup last summer, we got quite a few new foster homes, which really allows us to increase our capacity and take in way more kittens. So we have about 13 foster homes on call today, and we will definitely be needing several of those. So it's very exciting.
And where do people find them other than garbage pails?
Oh, we've had them put in boxes and dumped in the middle of a busy street. We've had them in like a Rubbermaid tote left in a park on a hot day, which is really dangerous. We actually had 2 pregnant moms in labor that were sent to us in a taxi cab, which is actually, so much better than the other situations. But we've had all sorts of scenarios, anything you can imagine.
So if they get to you, they're lucky.
Absolutely.
And what's your name?
Shelly Roche.
And how do you spell Roche?
R-O-C-H-E.
Thanks. Oh.
Okay, just keep holding them for a sec and we get a couple of different shots.
Yeah, again, I just don't. I get not wanting the cats. I understand that part, but I don't understand how you don't do something humane.
I know.
And anybody, we live in like quite a civilized country. There are places for cats.
Yeah.
Like it's not. This isn't Mexico. This is.
Yeah. We're really trying to understand the mentality that causes stuff like this so that we can figure out what to do better.
Because you're making it, even not just today, you make it quite easy for them.
We do. And I think people have different experiences with different shelters and they think that will euthanize them. So we get a lot of people who do care about their pets but can't afford to care for them. And so they're afraid to surrender them because they think they'll be euthanized, which we're no kill shelters, so we don't do that.
I can see people thinking that. I might as well just leave them here. Maybe somebody will find them.
Yeah.
Because if I take them to a shelter, they'll die.
And they don't know, we do give out free spay neuter certificates, but obviously we don't have enough resources to give enough away.
And even not just Langley, but there are other places around the Lower Mainland that don't kill them as well, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But does the SPCA, like the Vancouver, do that?
They're not a no-kill shelter. I think they're trying to move in that direction though.
Because I never thought of that, but I now that you say that, if I had a cat, well, there's no way I'd just like abandon it.
I know.
I'd be afraid to take it to the SPCA because I'd be thinking they're gonna stop my cat. Or my mom's cat. Like, let's say my mom died and I don't want to keep her cat.
Yeah.
What do I do with an 8-year-old cat?
That happens a lot too. We get a lot of senior cats, which are hard to adopt, so shelters are reluctant to take them because they have space for,
and they're probably not going to be adopted.
And they cost money and all that. So it's tough. It's definitely tough. But the solution to all that is, of course, spaying and neutering. And it's hard in the rural areas because we have so many people dumping at farms, and then you end up with a huge colony of cats that are all It's just just getting people to take advantage.
And it was on Monday that you found
Yes.
Monday. So already, 5 days, and they're like,
they've come a long way.
They're healthy little guys. Like, are any of them going to have long-term effects?
No.
So another day in the cold might have made a real difference.
Oh yeah, they were dehydrated, but they were still, not critical. So,
and a bus stop.
Well, the pan wasn't it was taken from a bus stop, but it was left in a back corner of a parking lot where they park the garbage trucks. And so, but they weren't used, they don't use them all every day, right? So in a back corner of the parking lot. Yeah, someone didn't want to be seen, you just never know the story, but it's.
The little orange one has just been snuggled in for the last little bit, just like.
So cute.
And they're so sweet too.
And when they're born, they're just so cute. Like, how could you, unless you grew up on a farm, right, or in that kind of farm world, do people have a different attitude about
Definitely, cats are considered disposable and kind of like a renewable resource.
Like a bird.
But
how do they look at that little face?
I know.
I'm not overly cat person, but how can you not look at a kitten and go?
I definitely have heard the 70-year-old trapper at some point say, we'll just take them to the back and put them in the barrel of water, drown them, it's humane, and then you don't have a cat problem.
Yeah. Well, the SPCA is doing that too. They're sticking them in a room and gas them like it's Auschwitz or something.
Yeah. There's so many, unfortunately, and
so the answer clearly is spay, neuter. Don't have kittens unless you intend to have kittens.
Raising them, you guys covering it is a huge help because we just need to raise them. We need people to value cats more.
Yeah.
Which happens through the webcam. People learn to appreciate every single cat, whether it's got defects, whatever's wrong with it. People fall in love, and I think that helps. But it's also telling the story of. That you have options and spaying and neutering and
you don't have to be cruel. So how many people watch, on average?
Well, my last mom who gave birth 215,000 people watched.
Are you kidding?
Like, I think it was 101 different countries. So they don't all watch at the same time.
No, but
right?
you had
But I think
unique
6,000
viewers?
were watching it. Yeah, so 6,000 were watching at the peak, and then but they
But you had 200,000 people over
Yeah,
6
the
weeks or
whole-
whatever.
Well, that was just for the whole the like day and a half that she was in pre-labor and labor.
So cat people know about you.
Yeah, they're starting to, which is it's really helpful for raising awareness. But
coming up. Like you're,
I know, aren't they so cute? Yeah, so feisty. And I like to get people. A lot of parents want their kids to experience the joys of kittens having babies.
Yes.
So I like to give this as an alternative, so they watch the birth, they can follow along with they get the whole experience, but they're not contributing to the problem.
So will this cat be online when she gives birth? Will she be in here?
She will probably be in there just because it's a little more. It will feel safer for her in there.
Do you have another webcam for her? Or
I will. Yeah, I'll set up 2 feeds for you guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
You are dedicated. Is your husband, I hope, a cat person?
Or
he's become one?
He did not know the love of a pet until he met me, but he loves our cats, and so he is very tolerant of the constant. It's just
Does he work
it has
more
taken over.
9 to 5, Monday to Friday kind of job?
Yeah, he's also a computer person, but has turned to does some real estate stuff. And
So you have like your own time when you can just move the cat if you're working at night.
Yeah.
And it's not like they're here forever.
Right.
They're like, and I mean, somebody will take their place probably, but
oh,
look at you playing with that.
Aren't they just ridiculous? Oh, so cute.
It's like their little toy here.
Just
Let's play hockey.
oh, that's so fun.
Yes.
They're so fun.
Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go?
What about this?
Where's the toy?
Oh.
Oh,
Trying to fatten them up, so eat.
it is a cute palooza.
I know.
Be interesting to see how their coloring goes as they get older too. Like the faint brown.
It should develop
to a darker brown.
Yeah, so like Siamese or ragdolls or
Or maybe
kind of-
both.
They're all born white and then the color develops.
So at what point would they be what they are?
Probably. Really, it takes 3 years for ragdolls to
Really?
develop, but they'll have most of their color probably by 6 months.
Are ragdolls the expensive ones?
They are, yeah, because they have great personalities, and
So if they're they wouldn't be full breed.
I'm sure they aren't. No.
But even if they're half, wouldn't they have some value there?
Well, I mean, we adopt everyone out for the same price, but you would think
No, I
that
don't
someone
mean-
at wherever they came from, you would think it's very perplexing.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like a domestic situation where it's you never know.
Yeah.
Kind of the situation.
That cardboard's a great toy.
That is a great toy.
I know. I made this out of it's actually a vacuum cleaner packaging.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And I've had to now buy 2 vacuum cleaners just for the packaging because
Oh, you're stuck.
I'm stuck.
She is.
because you can see it gets a little worn, but they do love it, and it's
fun.
Yeah, it's pretty fun, except when you get stuck.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, and these guys are hungry. And these guys are saying, yeah, I'd rather play for a while.
I know. I'm glad they're eating though. I like to fatten them up.
So they have good appetites.
They do.
The fleas and whatever the worms didn't get to them.
Yeah, I mean they definitely they're quite bloated, which is a side effect of just all the parasites that they would have had.
But they had antibiotics.
They've been dewormed, which is really all we can do, and then we have to do it several times. So they're getting on the road to recovery, but it will take some time before they're actually completely healthy.
But now they self-groom, they do all that.
Yeah. They're quite active and very happy, and
they like each other.
Yeah,
they're having fun.
Yes,
they're being kittens. They're little baby cats.
Yeah. So.
Oh.
All right.
I don't think
he's like, okay.
We probably don't
You
need
just,
the.
I don't even need to do a story. We'll just take that and put it on air tonight. We can hang out all day and watch the kittens.
Can I give you my email to send the
Yes.
photos?
That's
Oh, great.
got my email.
Does that have the? Oh, great. I don't think we need to go to the park to look because we've got enough, and this is cute.
Got lots.
Yeah. So,
I can get a few more shots, I guess. I think we've got
I get you should just sort of be down here and watch them endlessly, like.
I know, it's very distracting. I used to get things done,
And then you got it.
and then I started fostering. Now,
How long have you done it for?
I've done it for 3 years with laps, and I've done the kitten camp for probably 2 years. So,
When did you move? Like, when did you get married? And move up here?
I started fostering right away because I couldn't work up here.
Yeah.
So, and I have to do something productive with
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So I went and volunteered and started fostering. And
So how long have you been married?
about the same amount of time.
So 3 years?
Yeah, well, 2 years. 2 years actually. I should be able to give you a specific answer.
Give or take a month or two. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh. And you always were a cat person? You weren't a dog person?
I'm
sure you like dogs,
both.
yeah.
I do like both, but yeah, definitely for some reason the cats and the kitten fostering has been very rewarding.
You had them when you were growing up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did have. I had both cats and dogs growing up, but I think I've always gravitated towards cats,
Especially kittens. Oh
I
my
know.
God. There's just some, I'm like, puppies too. Babies,
Yeah.
any, newborns of any description. Yeah, I wouldn't say something like a baby iguana or some kind of reptile rescue. And I thought, oh my God, even they're cute. And, maybe not snakes, but
Yeah.
there's something about tiny.
I
It's
know.
just so
With the big eyes.
Yeah, it's the vulnerability. They're
Yeah.
just so vulnerable.
They do need. Yeah.
Oh, there's somebody in there. And you sit.
They know.
Good girl or boy.
That time.
What's happening when they do that?
So it's something they have an instinct to bury food in the wild so that predators don't smell it and find them. It's the same reason they bury their poo in the litter box.
I did not know that.
Some do
Learn
it,
something
some
every
don't.
day.
I have lots of cat facts.
Cat facts. And I bet every birthday card you get, everything always has a cat
Oh
on it,
yeah.
right?
I have every cat book ever written.
And when people see something cat-ish, if they're buying you a present, we're
Yeah.
gonna buy the cat
Yeah,
thing for
it's
her.
so true. It's so true. And the internet is also super supportive of everything that we do, and so it's great because they send supply, they send food, they send litter, they send
Oh,
toys.
wow.
They actually hand make presents for them.
No
So
way.
so it's called Tiny Kittens. So I pack little tiny suitcases for them when they go home. And it has like their little blankets and their little toys that people have made them. So they get to take something familiar home with.
How nice though that you can take your sort of abilities with computers and
Yeah.
turn it into something good for your passion.
It has been very, very helpful to
Yeah.
be able to just, whip up some code.
Yeah. And then somebody in Belgium or something could be watching your cat.
Yeah.
Or your
Yeah.
kittens being born. Or,
Exactly.
oh, you are the cutest little thing. Oh, yes, you are. Yeah? Meow. Meow.
I know.
You've got a bit of a, you need a,
Here's a little snack.
yeah. Hi. Such a cute little face. Oh, yes, you do. Your beautiful blue eyes.
They will probably keep their blue eyes. All kittens are born with blue eyes, but these guys will probably actually keep theirs.
Wow, that's gonna make you pretty.
I know. The ginger ones are changing already.
Oh, you're so cute. Oh, yes. Oh. Well, I guess we should go.
Thank you so much.
But I can
having-
watch online.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You can. But thank you for helping us.
Oh, thank you for doing it. Yeah.
So helpful.
And you expect to have more of the, not fostering, more surrender days, like in the future?
Yeah, we're trying to get, we're trying to learn as much as we can, every time how to do it a little bit better. We didn't know what would happen doing it so early in the kitten season, if we would have nobody come in or.
So do you think you'll have another one like this season?
Yeah,
like this summer?
We'll do one later on because once people start getting swamped with kittens, which happens like June, July, that's when it really gets bad.
Yeah, she said May to October is kind of a. Well, how come they were born now then?
Yeah, it seems like our seasons have gotten longer.
Well, it's such nice weather too.
Yeah, the weather's been great, and so.
So spring and summer is really the.
Spring and summer and early fall too. Is mostly when we get them, but at this time of year, people like to have one litter, and then they start getting overwhelmed. So we know they're out there. We just need to get the people to bring them.
It doesn't smell in here. How do you do that?
Does it? I noticed the box. I need some scoops. So
no, it's good. Like that would be my one.
I do a lot of I have to clean a lot.
Yeah, right. And it is a big space.
Yeah.
So it's not like, they're in some teeny tiny room. And there's only 5 of them. And one in there. So. And is she the one that we saw earlier?
No, she's the one that came in later that she'd been renewed or someone's her about kids.
And they've been feeding her.
And they've been feeding her.
Do you agree with the woman that one of the questions JC asked was, should we feed, cats that are out there?